of WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to Russo Nation, and this is the Frankie Russo Show. Yeah, guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight. Beautiful night. I can feel spring is in the air. This coming Sunday, with the grace of God, we'll get in the 60s. I can't wait. So the question is, where are the Americans? The Americans are right here. The Americans are coming. That's right. Truth be told, Frankie Russo, you don't sit on the Joint Chiefs of Staff? You're right. Frankie Russo, you don't sit on the Congressional Oversight Committees? You're right. Frankie Russo, you don't sit on the board of the International Atomic Energy Agency? You're absolutely right. So what the hell are you talking about? I got I don't have classified documents. I got statistically significant documents. There you go again, Frankie Russo, talking out of you know what? Well, think about it. When you want to find, when a scientist goes about it, they take random samples from the population, right? They look at the data and see if it's statistically significant. In other words, let's say the classified documents are the mean, where all the data sits. That's the truth. Then the standard deviation, if it falls within the standard deviation of the classified documents, it's in all probability accurate, and with that, we can draw inferences, tendencies, we can draw with some high probability predictions. So, I got one. What if Iran secretly already has the bomb? What do you think about that? And I found an article, tabletmag.com, by Lee Smith. I'm going to quote it. I'm going to start taking some calls. Okay. The regimes in North Korea and Iran are highly ideological, Lee Smith said, whose major policy decisions are made in a tight circle around the man on the top, Kim of North Carolina, and the Ayatollah of Iran. Both regimes have made nuclear weapons of vital strategical interest, in spite of sanctions that have sent the Iranian currency pummeling and brought North Korea to the brink of starvation. Do you see how much these countries want this nuclear power? But, according to the article, sharing nuclear information gives both a way out. North Korea will get billions that Iran will happily pay for a bomb or blueprints. Iran, once in possession of the bomb, will see Europe. Now listen to this. Perhaps even the United States relax their sanctions regimes in the hopes of getting Iran to the negotiating table by playing nice. if this is the case, Obama will go down in history as the American president who presided over global nuclear proliferation, including rogue regimes. After 4 years of restraining the Israelis. Go figure. And guess what? This article was published 2 years ago. 800-848-9222. Send these calls in. I'm going to take Johnny from Hell's Kitchen. What's poppin', Johnny?
Yo, what's up, Frankie? How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Yo, listen, man. I waited all week for your show, man. Listen, I love Dominic Carter, but when are we going to have the Curtis and Frankie show, bro?
Hey, listen, Curtis is a brother from another mother.
That's right.
He's got to invite me on the show, son. It's all on Curtis.
About you. Yo, he's always mentioning you every couple of days. He talks about you on the show. He always says, Frankie.
I met Curtis a couple of times up here at 12:45 in the morning. He's a cool dude.
Yo, when Ron Kuby gets to go defend the next terrorist
attack, my God,
then maybe we can get you on with Curtis, because that would be the bomb, man.
That would be the bomb. Call up the flirty flipper.
Dude, oh yeah, she's hot too, man. You ever see what she looks like?
I saw that. I like that.
She's cute.
I like that.
Hey, I wanted to mention on Facebook, she's very pretty. By the way, on Facebook as well, I want people to go look at Sarah Palin's Facebook page.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my girl right there.
You got to look at what she's putting on her Facebook page. She's such a powerful person.
Right? Isn't she great? She's a tough lady, man. Listen, I love her.
I'm going to keep it short. The only hope we have, because demography is destiny, with the women vote and the minority vote, there's no way a man can beat Hillary Clinton. And Palin has the best shot. I'm not saying she can do it, but she'd get the most votes, because the demography is against us, people. We got to throw that Hail Mary pass. We got to get Palin in there, because imagine them in a debate. Can you imagine that?
Unbelievable.
That would be hot, right?
That would be unbelievable. I would love it.
And I just say one more thing on it.
Go ahead, my brother.
Because for a man to beat Hillary Clinton, he would have to hit her, right? Like,
well,
verbally.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into sexes.
About on the stage,
I don't think. I don't want to get, because I am no means a sexist.
But
I look at people.
He would have to hit her with a bombshell, like verbally, right?
Okay.
But the minute he does that, he offends half the women watching. So he loses the election. See what I'm saying?
That's an interesting point.
But Palin could rip her to pieces.
Oh, my God. It would be unbelievable.
Yeah, and everybody would be laughing, and she'd look good doing it. That's what I'm saying. We got to run a woman, because
absolutely,
that's the only way to go, brother. And she'd be great, too.
Absolutely. Johnny, thank you for the call, my brother.
Frank.
God bless. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Ricky and Yonkers. What's poppin', Ricky? Let's get going over here tonight.
How you doing, Frank?
What's going on?
I seen a movie the other day called Idiocracy. You ever hear of that movie?
Oh, yeah, the Bomber administration over in D.C., absolutely.
That's good answer. But did you ever see the movie?
No, I never did.
It's about how America falls apart.
Wow.
Everybody just falls apart.
Who's in it?
Nobody's, really.
It's a B movie. Hey, B movies are cool. By the way, have you gone to my YouTube, Frankie Russo video? Tell your friends. Have you gone to my YouTube channel?
That would be up to my wife. She does the computer stuff.
You got to go to my YouTube channel. I got almost 14 shows over there, bro. You got to check it out.
I would love to check it out. Trust me.
So what's popping? I want to move tonight. I'm fired up tonight.
No, I'm just saying that the country's falling apart.
It is. You're right. But we're gonna hold it down over here.
I see people acting like zombies out there now.
Hey, you're the Coco Ringolivio cat, right?
You remember me?
Yeah, come on, bro. It's Frankie Russo.
I haven't called you in around 3-4 weeks.
I know, you're a good man.
Oh, thank you.
Are you a
That
Met
makes
fan?
me feel good, because I feel like I'm a lousy man.
No, are you a Met fan?
Oh, yeah, they lost.
They did? I tell you, I'm a Yankee fan. That Matt Harvey looks like
tied right now. I've been watching them right now.
Matt Harvey's nasty, bro. I was impressed. I'm not gonna front. My brother, thank you for the call. It's great hearing from you.
But Idiocracy is the movie you got to watch.
I'm gonna check it out, my brother.
Trust me, you get an library.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call.
Okay.
800-848-9220. I want to move tonight. We're kicking to Johnny. Okay, we got that. Send in line 4, Terrence from Mount Holy, New Jersey. Is that right?
Yeah. Frank, what is this? Hurry up. What do you got, the meatloaf in the oven? You going to rush everybody tonight? Come on.
No, man. Frankie, I gave the first guy 4 minutes. I gave this guy, I want to get as many people as I can. No disrespect.
All right.
I just want to get as many people as I can on the air. Is anything wrong with that?
Okay, but let's remember this Iranian thing is being driven.
Come on, don't you love the Frankie Russo show, bruh?
Of course I love it. That's why I always try to help you out.
You're the best. I know. You always come in with some good stuff. So what are we doing now?
Remember, there's always certain people who always want to help you. There's a lot of people don't want you to succeed because they're jealous, Frank. Forget about them.
For grace of God, go on. I just keep my faith in God.
That's
What's going on, bro?
That's why we like you, Frank. Listen, the Iranian thing is being driven by the media, and we know Lurch is over there negotiating. But the bottom line here, folks, is I'm going to focus on the most important thing that's destroying this country, and it's open borders. This country is being invaded every day by countries from all over the world who don't assimilate. But we're not interested in that anymore. This country is getting crowded. A timeout on legal immigration. Illegal immigration stopped cold at the border and with the visas that expire with people inside this country, folks, because you will never be able to revisit the immigration issue again when it gets totally out of hand. And the bottom line is no presidential candidate, no matter who you think is great, is going to address this issue. You must bring it up. It is bigger than the Iranian issue, folks. That's media-driven. Remember that.
You're the best, my brother. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Remember the Judge Hannon from Texas? He didn't lift the preliminary injunction on the Obama executive order on amnesty. That cat, he continued with it. God bless this judge from Texas, man. And he went on to say, fabrications, misstatements, half-truths, artful omissions, and a failure to correct misstatements may be acceptable and lamentable in other aspects of life. But in the courtroom, when an attorney knows that both the court and the other side are relying on complete frankness, such conduct is unacceptable. That's what I'm talking about. 800-848-9222. I'm going to bring in Joey from Toms River. What's poppin', Joey?
What's poppin', Frankie? Boy, you're fired up tonight. You know, I was thinking about this Hillary that's supposed to come out on Sunday.
Right.
Have you given this any thought on why she's coming out through the media of Facebook and the other identities instead of coming out the way Cruz came out and the way Ron Paul came out? Do you have any clue? I have my own interpretation.
I don't have any. I tell you this much: she should be vetted before she should.
No.
I mean, come on, she should be vetted.
Her husband's they didn't call him Slick Willie for nothing. He's coming out. She's coming out slow like this because of her behavior in the recent past.
Okay.
She's sneaking out like a little rat would do out of its hole and seeing if the cheese is there. Do you get it?
Absolutely, my brother. Just a little recap to refresh people's memory. Absolutely.
Okay.
The Judicial Watch, great call, my brother. You want to stay on, you can. The Judicial Watch released from the Freedom of Information Act. Just a little refreshing our memories over here. 215 visits by Bill Clinton. He guarded millions of dollars. Yep. He went to China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, United Arab Emirates, Central America, Europe, Turkey, Thailand, Taiwan, India, the Cayman Islands. There isn't any place this cat didn't go in 4 years. Now, according to my brother from Dyker Heights, she's bought and sold. Foreign national. She's influenced. She's done. This is crazy. Hillary Clinton's got to be vetted.
She cannot get into office. We'll have the worst next 8 years, worse than Obama.
Absolutely, Tom. Thank you for the call, man.
You be good.
You too. 800-848-9222. Okay, my brother. I just want to say, you know, before we move to the next call, YouTube, Frankie Russo video, you got to tell your friends. You're doing your medical marijuana, your oxycodone, you got your brothels going. Frankie Russo, I got my video game. I can't check you out right now. Go to YouTube, okay? And you check it out. I got 14 shows there, all right? So we're going to kick to, let's go to Andy in Staten Island. What's poppin', Andy? Be bad!
Frankie Russo, It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a conservative Tea Party man, Frankie Russo.
Yo, House Freedom Caucus via Congressman Ron DeSantis of Florida. It's a sad day for justice and accountability in government. Lois Lerner weaponized the IRS, used her authority to infringe the rights of American citizens. She has constantly misled Congress and obstructed congressional investigations. Yet, the IRS allowed Lerner to retire with a six-figure taxpayer finance pension, and the Obama Justice Department will not prosecute, a.k.a. Holy Land Foundation trial, for her being held in contempt of Congress. This is not the way a government of, by, and for the people is supposed to operate. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's one of my favorite things to hate about Obama. You know he's behind that all.
Unbelievable.
Coming after the Tea Party. What the hell kind of country is he running? He thinks he's Abraham Lincoln. He's Karl Marx in a dress. He's kidding.
So what else?
Here comes Hillary to a living room near you.
Craziness, right?
Yeah, she's going to announce on Twitter.
She's got to be vetted. We got to vet this. She's got to be vetted. Lois Lerner had missing emails. She's got missing emails. She's obstructing. You know, it's funny you mentioned this thing. Obstructing justice, right? Yep. I did a little Google on the freaking obstructing justice. Nixon got 3 articles of impeachment on what? Obstructing justice.
And what he did compares nothing to what they're ripping the Constitution apart.
Absolutely. She should not be allowed to run, and Obama should be, the Shah of Iran should be removed from office.
And, you know, she's the one behind all this stuff with the white water and all the scandals with Clinton. She was behind it all. And if you check her record, she got nothing done.
Absolutely.
They stopped her at every turn.
Andy B. Bed, listen to this one. The Judge Hannon from Texas, this is his quote. If this court has ruled according to the government's requested schedule, it would have ruled without the court or the states knowing that the Obama administration had granted 108+ applications despite its multiple representations to the contrary. In other words, they didn't tell him, and they said that, you know, they were going along with what he wanted. He wanted them to cease and desist on this executive order until he had made his ruling. But they didn't do that. Yet they stood silent, the Obama administration. Even worse, they urged this court to rule before disclosing that the Obama administration had already issued 108+ 3-year renewals, despite their statement to the contrary. What an abomination!
Well, he's given us all the finger. He lost the Senate, he lost the House, and he gives us the finger, says, I'm going to do my executive orders.
Unbelievable, Andy. Unbelievable.
It just drives
me. So
what's
poppin'? What's going on? Doing any music? What are you doing?
Yeah, you know, I'm rocking, Frankie. You go check me out on the Facebook and you should listen to my songs. You could use them on the show if you want.
I would love to. You should kick it into my Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Put it on the post. I got so much stuff. People are, texting me and stuff, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. It's a lot of work, you know?
Yeah, we've been watching the episodes on YouTube of you, brother.
That's right. Thank you. YouTube, Frankie Russo video. Tell your friends.
Tell your mama. Tell your
How's Tina? You got any girls laying in the backdrop for Frankie Russo?
Well, my Tina is here. We hit one out of the park every time.
That's what I'm talking about. We
got to be ready for the Frankie Russo Nation.
Absolutely, my brother.
But check it out, Andy B. Bad on Facebook. You use any songs you want. We love you, Frankie.
You're the best, my brother. Andy B. Bad.
Say hi, Tina.
Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Tina. What's going on, girl?
Not much. What's going on?
I love hearing a female voice at this late in the night. It's very sweet, you know?
Oh, thank you.
Soothing.
It's soothing. Frankie Russo right now is fired up, and when I hear a female voice, it makes me feel good, you know?
The only voice you don't want to hear is the Hilda Beat. She's making me think that, we should start a UFO, Frankie UFO show. Politics is getting weird.
Yo, you're the best, man.
Blasio's like Sasquatch. John Kerry's like an alien. I mean, what are we doing here?
You're the best, my brother. You're the best.
Have a good one, Frankie.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. Got to go to YouTube, Frankie Russo video. Tell your friends. And I want to thank everybody. We're working on this crowdfunding. We're growing. We're growing the Frankie Russo Show. And I'm going to get very specific in the shows to come. We're thanking everybody who specifically contributed to the crowdfunding campaign to grow The Frankie Russo Show. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Richie from Sheepshead Bay. What's poppin', Richie?
Yeah, hi, Frankie. You are a bit hyper, you know. I want to make a coherent, cool presentation, but I'm whipped up into a frenzy here. I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown, Frankie. Relax a second, okay?
Hey,
now I wish I
Russo's
had
cool,
some value here. Okay, listen, I want to say something here. You know, Obama, some time ago, in a cynical attempt, is trying to make it obligatory for people to vote. Now, if he's going to do that, the politicians have an obligation to fulfill the terms of office. If they're elected to an office, they shouldn't in midterm run out the back door and run for another position. They should fulfill the terms. Second, in our representative type of system, the people need information to make an informed decision. The politicians who lied to them should be held criminally responsible.
Absolutely. I like
because
that.
How can someone make an... They are undermining the basic foundations of a representative government. You lied to the electorate, you should be held criminally negligent for it.
Richie, so what are we going to do about the Obama administration? All these lies for the last 6 years.
Just let me make this point. It is illegal to lie to an FBI agent. It should be illegal to lie to the electorate for the same reason, undermining the law. Okay?
Sounds good to me, my brother. Unfortunately, there's no fiduciary response. According to the legal scholars that I've spoken to, there's no real fiduciary responsibility between the voters and the politicians.
Shouldn't they be?
Absolutely. I've been arguing for that.
Yeah, well, that's why I want a democratic type of government rather than a representative, but we won't go into that. Frankie, I want to know, how can I contribute to your fund here? Not on the computer. Is there any other way?
Well, I got the frusso14 at AOL.com. You can send me an email and we'll communicate. How's that?
Okay, that's great. And also...
I want to move, Richie. I don't mean to cut you off.
Okay, Frankie, great show.
You're the best, my brother. I hate to do it. I'm sorry, people. I just want to get as many people as I can. So before I kick to Bubba, I want to kick to... There was a dude over here. Wait a second. Bear with me. I'm going to go to... Let's go to Georgie in Queens, and then we'll go to Bubba. What's poppin', Georgie?
Hey, what's up, Frankie, man? I was the caffeine pill guy, but I didn't take it today.
What's going on, kid?
All right,
what up,
man.
son?
All right. I hope you're doing all right. We got to get this show popping.
I'm telling you.
I'm calling about Hillary, right? And Obama and Ted Cruz. You know,
Hillary my God, Clinton, Ted Cruz. Oh, please. Freshman senator, born in Canada. I'm done with him.
Yeah, I know, man.
I'm done with Rand Paul, freshman senator, and I'm done with the other cat, Marco Rubio, freshman senator. I don't want to hear anything about freshman senators.
There's no good people right now, you know what I mean? And Hillary Clinton is taking the cake because, man, I scratch my head and I can't even think about one thing she's done for the country. No matter how hard I think, I can't come up with one reason why this lady should be president, man, other than she's Bill Clinton's, Gumara. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whoever knows what their real rapport is, absolutely, you're 100% right.
Yeah, man, we need a... dare I say, man, we need a woman Republican to run, or even a black American female.
I got no problem with that. I don't care about race. I just want the right people with experience. I like Ben Carson. He's got a great story. I don't know if he's ready for the big spotlight, the presidency. I like Alan West. Alan West is an amazing guy.
Right. But these liberals, all they see is color. So we gotta
stick together. Absolutely. You know what's crazy? They're the real. Unfortunately, they're calling us racist, but they're the real racists. If you really come down to it.
We gotta play the game the way they want it played, but in a small way that says, conservatives could be Hispanic, they could be black.
Absolutely.
Italian,
isn't that crazy?
That's my point.
You're of a certain persuasion, so you should be this way. Yeah. Who thinks like that?
Sick people, they're sick, man. The country's real sick right now. It's black or white. It's
right. It's crazy. What about the human race? Hey, Georgie, great call, man. Thank you so much for the call. I want to kick to Bubba.
All right.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the call. Let's go to Bubba, and we're gonna get more calls. What's poppin', Bubba?
Frankie. Oh, Frankie.
Bubba, you'll be jealous tonight, bro. You're going to be jealous.
God. What's going on here, Frankie? I'm hearing that my wife is coming out.
You're just hearing about it now?
Coming out? Oh, you mean coming out on Facebook? Oh, with her campaign? Oh, Lord. Oh,
you thought about something else? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Tranny stuff is all good. If she swings in that,
there, Frankie, I got a little excited. But,
hey, listen, you're gonna be jealous. Susie Brown just sent me a Facebook instant mail. Go get the liars and the doubters tonight, Frankie. Gotta climb into bed, but I'll have my radio on and our Frankie with me. And I know you have a strong right uppercut, sir. Use it. God bless Susie Brown. Isn't that, the ladies? What's up with this? Frankie Russo, huh?
Susie Brown's in bed now?
She that's what she said. She sent me a Facebook instant mail.
Did she leave a forwarding address?
Hey, Bubba, you always want to. Why do you want to jump into Frankie Russo stuff?
I just want to tell her.
You got access to all these ladies out there.
I want to tell her.
You got some
Hillary
deal.
Clinton. I want to tell her about Hillary. Listen, Frankie, do not unleash your Brooklyn Tea Party members on Hillary when she opens up her Brooklyn Tea Party
You
office.
want to talk to Susie
when she
Brown?
opens her office in Brooklyn. Don't get the Tea Party there.
You want to talk to Susie Brown and tell her about Hillary Clinton? Is that the only reason why you want to talk to her seriously?
I just want to tell her the accolades about Hillary and how she'll be a great president in the White House.
I like Sarah Palin, and I'm pulling for Sarah Palin. Now, if Sarah Palin don't come in,
but I like her
I'm pulling for Donald Trump.
I'm pulling for Sarah, let's just say. I'm pulling. Anyway, Frankie.
What else, Bubba? I want to move tonight.
Well, I just want to say that I will be making an appearance this Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. I'm going to be going to the Brooklyn Young Republican Club.
Nice.
We're going to be having Michael Faulkner, who had declared that he's going to be running for mayor of New York City in 2017. He's a former New York Jet football player.
Nice.
In the early 1980s. He's going to be speaking to the club at 401 8th Avenue, right off of 16th Street at the Memorial Baptist Church in Park Slope. So he's going to be speaking to the club, talking about his positions. He's a pastor himself, and he's going to be talking about why he thinks he should be the next mayor of New York City. Let me say something.
Go ahead, my brother. Hurry up. I want to move.
Bill de Blasio.
Yeah, the mayor de Blasio. Another Fugazi.
He's really horrible, Frankie. But Hillary would make a great president. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, my brother.
God bless you, Frankie.
God bless you. Thank you for the call as always, Bubba. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Dale in Westchester. What's poppin', Dale? You there?
Hi, Frankie. How are you?
What's up, girl? How are you?
I'm just so fine. I mean, just thinking about Hillary in the White House makes me jump for joy like off a bridge.
Isn't it scary though? If we get Hillary and Bush. Oh my God! I think I'm gonna jump off the. I hate to say this, the Verrazano Bridge.
No, the Tappan Zee Bridge. and then the president talking about something about Christians. What is he doing? What is he saying?
What?
You know?
Right? What is that about?
I don't know, man.
We know he's not a Christian. Straight up. He ain't a Christian. That's Barry Soetoro, Muslim from Indonesia, a.k.a. the shore of Iran.
He's too busy playing golf. He can't really, his mind is on the golf balls.
While the country is crumbling, he's playing golf. Yeah. But anyway, what do you got to say for yourself? I got 25 minutes left. I want to get as many people as I can on the air.
God bless you.
So what do you got to say?
Hey, Frankie.
Yes.
What I want to say about the policeman.
Yes, I want to hear.
Yeah. The policeman in South Carolina, it's very sad what happened.
Very bad. I'm the first to defend the NYPD.
Exactly.
But that was very bad. I'm not going to front. Very bad.
This guy was arrested 10 times. He owed child support.
Right.
And from what I understand, he was running. It's kind of, that's not good either. Why don't you get your family to help you with your child support? I don't want to see this guy shot. That was a horrible thing.
All he had to do was say back up, right? Get the back up and hang out.
But that's, you know what? Everybody does something that's not cool. And what
not cool.
Me,
that is, Dale. In all due respect, that's horrific. Shot the guy 8 times.
Let me tell you something. At least,
And I'm the first to defend the NYPD. I want the police to do their thing, but that's wrong.
But then we got California, where the sheriffs apparently were not fired and thrown in jail, but they're on, I guess, administrative leave. I think South Carolina freaked out because they don't want any problems in their state, so they just, like, you got to give the guy a trial.
Absolutely. Give him his trial. Right? It just doesn't look good. That video is very, very telling.
I know. I'm so sad about it because his wife is pregnant, his mother is, and then, of course, the man died. But it's like CNN and South Carolina, everybody just wants to hang this guy. God knows we have to give this guy...
Let him get his trial. I'm not saying, I'm with you. I'm not saying we try the guy before. Let him have his trial and let the facts come out, and it doesn't look good. That's all.
And by the way, I saw you on YouTube. You're so cute.
Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're making
me blush over here.
Oh, I was watching you. I was like, oh my God, you're so adorable.
Thank you so much, Dale. Oh, Frankie Russo, tonight's my night. Thank you. 800-848-9222. You got to go to Frankie Russo video, YouTube. You got to go there. Let's kick to Tommy in the Bronx. What's poppin', Tommy?
Yes, Frankie.
Don't be anti-Semitic tonight.
All right. You're wasting time. Wasting my time here. Unwittingly. I like to say that...
You never waste time. Just stay cool.
Words, when they talk about the topic, I don't talk about it every week. I just like to say what's happening in Iran is, I'll tell you, how can Iran go with any agreement the United States has when what happened in Libya?
Well, my brother from another mother...
Gaddafi was willing to go along with Washington, D.C. and the others in Western Europe, and then they double-crossed Gaddafi.
My brother from another mother, quite frankly...
Huh?
I don't want to talk over you, but quite frankly...
Sorry.
Statistically significant information, I believe that Iran already has the bomb.
Well, that's beside the point. The point
just look at North Korea's got the bomb. Iran has the bomb. And memorandum of understandings between North Korea and Iran.
That's to be proven anyway.
You're right. I don't have the drone pictures showing the nuclear facility in Iran.
Well,
but there's been memorandums of understanding between Iran and North Korea. In addition, the scientists from North Korea and Iran they signed a letter of understanding. So my brother, in all intents and purposes, based on the way the Obama administration has been conducting these negotiations, Iran already has the bomb. Thank you so much for the call. Tommy
wait a minute, Frankie.
Go ahead.
One thing.
Quick, please. I got to move tonight.
Bush and Cheney never left the White House.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Thank you for the call. Tommy, you're Frankie Russo, everybody's talking about your call. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Petey in Great Neck. What's poppin', Petey?
Frankie, how are you?
Good, my brother.
Great show, like always.
Thank you, man. We're working hard tonight. We want to move.
Frankie, just a couple quick things. There was that woman on the news that she married all these, foreigners to make them legal.
Right.
That's the type of lowlives we have in this country now. We never had stuff.
So what did she actually do?
I don't know. By the time her 10th or something, I don't know how many men she married, like 10 or something. I don't know the whole story, but
so she married United States citizens in order to be. They married United States citizens in order to become United States citizens. They married other. I don't understand.
She did it for the money.
Right.
To make them legal. They were from different countries. They could have been terrorists or whatever.
Right.
And it's horrible. It's despicable. We need to shut down legal immigration. And
absolutely.
We don't wait till like 5 of them to find out there's a red flag that this woman's marrying. How many guys is she going to marry? But
it's craziness. Unbelievable.
How about they want to put cameras on the cops now? And I don't know about
all that. I have to hear.
But if they do that,
right.
We need to put cameras on our elected officials.
I like that better.
What they're doing, what destruction they're doing.
That's what I'm talking about, Petey. Hey, Petey, thank you for the call, man. I got another 20 minutes. I want to move.
Thanks, Frank.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Thank you so much. Marianne Whalen from the Northeast Queens Tea Party writes. She sent me a Facebook message. Palin would be the best. Jindal, I don't know if he's eligible. Not sure if Palin wants it, but keep pushing Palin. She likes Sarah Palin too. I hope you read her books. I'm reading Going Rogue for the second time. So informative. That's what I'm talking about. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to, let's go to Bob from Somerset, Ohio. Yeah. You there, Bob?
Yeah, Frankie.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, my brother.
I don't have much time because I got to get back.
Neither do I. I got under 20.
Yeah, I just want to tell you one thing now. We've got a couple questions I want to ask you. First of all, I caught the tail end of you saying something about the judge said something about amnesty. I want you to repeat that for me.
The judge upheld.
Hold on a minute. And also, let me know where I can donate. I'm going to take the answer off the air, brother.
You're the best. God bless you. You go to Frankie Russo Show, Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. I got a crowdfunding over there. You click on the buttons over there, and it'll give you different ways you could contribute. God bless you for the call, Bob from Ohio. And, yeah, the judge ruled not to overthrow, because he has a preliminary injunction on the Obama executive order, and he ruled to keep it the way it is. So, and he was very upset in his seething language that I quoted from him from this article on CNSnews.com, that he's very upset how he was misled by the Obama administration. 108 applications prior to him coming out with his ruling. They were supposed to wait for his ruling, but they lied to the judge from Texas. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to John in Jersey City. What's poppin', Johnny?
Polak Johnny here.
What's up, my brother? Hitler betrayed the Catholics.
Hitler betrayed the Catholics.
That what you saying?
The Jewish people favor Hitler, Mussolini over Hitler, and the Polish people were in solidarity. Now, Catholic solidarity is a Catholic.
The Yankees are winning? Are the Yankees winning? They tied it? I'm sorry, John, I didn't mean to interrupt you. The Yankees are going like the 16th inning. I'm sorry.
Mussolini.
I'm a Yankee fan, bro. I can't help it. Oh, it's tied. It's 5-5. It's tied up. Thank you, Jesus. Come on, Yankees.
Okay, what I was saying was the Polish people.
Okay, my brother, let's go. Let's go.
The Polish people were in solidarity with the Italian people.
So where are we going with this? I want to get some people on the air.
All right, give me a chance.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Solidarity is a Catholic issue.
Okay, so where are we saying? Hitler betrayed the Catholics. What does that have to do with anything?
Workers' rights. Hitler invaded Poland.
Right.
And the Italian people, I don't think they took part.
I don't know. So how does this have to do with the grand scheme of things? Maybe I'm missing something. I'd love to be educated.
I'm going to end this right now, Frankie.
Okay, let me hear.
The Italians took part in the invasion of the Soviet Union.
Fine. I mean, I'm American. You know,
okay.
I have my family's from Italy. Fine. What does that have to do with Frankie Russo? Johnny, thank you for the call,
Hitler
man.
betrayed the Catholics.
Okay.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with Hitler. I don't believe in Hitler. I think Hitler was an antichrist. Guaranteed. The next Hitler Germany is Iran.
Wait a minute, Frankie.
I'm done, my brother. I'm moving. 800-848-9222. I'm going to go to Larry in Yonkers. What's poppin', Larry?
Hey, what's up there, Frankie?
What's up, my brother?
Yankees have the winning runs on base right now.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
Go Yankees, baby!
Right. Hey, John Sterling's falling asleep on Susie Woolman's lap right now up there.
Hey, that John Sterling's an amazing radio guy, huh?
Unbelievable. The sleeping beauty up there, Yankee Stadium. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So what's going on, kid?
Okay, hi, Frank. The most important thing, we have such a big country here and everything, but the bottom line is if we lose it inside in America, it's all over. You see all these people getting arrested now? They're going into their computers, they're finding out they're supporting ISIS, they're trying to do attacks inside America. It's only going to get worse and worse because a lot of these
Great
people...
point. Absolutely.
Every enemy of America has their people inside America. Did you know a guy, he wrote a book, he called it, it's a book came out, I don't want to give his name away, but he calls it the Arab winter inside America, is already inside of America. Now, you remember Steve from Manhattan always calls it, he goes, America is headed for a demographic winter. It's like the guy stole Steve's line. For years, Steve always said that on talk radio.
Really?
Yeah. Steve would always say demographic
Is this
winter.
Steve? You're doing
No,
good with
it's
your
not
voice,
Steve.
man. I didn't recognize you. You're doing great.
It's not Steve. Come on, Brad. What about Mayflower versus the Sleeping Beauty? That's going to be a good fight.
Oh, it's going to be a great fight. I think Money May, like we've been saying every week, I don't see Money May losing over here.
Well, I look at it this way. Mayflower, I call him that because he
Why do you call him Mayflower, though?
Because he dodged Pacquiao for 6 years. And I
Okay, but he's not maybe. He's a tough dude, bro. He's a dragon, man. He's a tough dude. You don't get the credit.
I call Pacquiao the Sleeping Beauty because, Frank, when he got knocked out, Frank, he was sleeping before he hit the canvas.
Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely.
And I don't want Mayflower to win because I don't have to break Marciano's record. Why do you get upset when I say that, Paul?
No, I don't care because, I think Larry Holmes broke his record anyway. I think Larry Holmes went undefeated 50 fights.
Frankie.
Larry Holmes broke his record anyway.
No, he did. Frankie,
yes, he did. He finished with a loss.
Listen, they went to Sugar Ray Roberts and they said, "Hey, Sugar Ray, why don't you come up and wait and fight the heavyweight champ, Rocky Marciano?" You know what Sugar Ray Robertson said? "You want to get me killed? Come on now, Spakes beat Holmes."
But Ray Robinson was old there. I'm not taking anything away from The Rock. The Rock had a lot of gumption. But let's be real now. I think Larry Holmes was like 50-0. You know.
Oh, he was.
I like The Rock. I'm not going to front, but he was only 185 pounds, bro. You know, he was small.
Listen, baby.
Thank you for the call, man. I got to move.
Yeah, the hardest punch ever.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call. I don't know about that. 800-848. But Rock was a tough guy. 800-848-9222. I'm sorry, people. I'm trying to move. I'm under 15. I want to get as many people as I can on the air. Let's go to Baya from Brooklyn. Baya from Brooklyn? You there?
Yeah, all the way.
What's going on?
Frankie, you are down by law. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
On the Hillary thing, Hillary is out of gas. She got nothing left. She's making an end run. She's bought and paid for.
Right, exactly.
What she's going to do is pull votes. Mark my words. She's going to pull the votes as far as she can. If she makes it to the presidency, she'll be happy to sit on her fat butt. You know, for 4 years.
Let's not get into the person's characteristic traits or whatever.
Me.
But let's stay to the policies. You're 100% right. I'm down with you. 100% right.
You'll be happy to sit it out 4 years and do nothing, and get us in a deeper and deeper hole.
Deeper and deeper hole. Absolutely.
However, if she doesn't make it, she's just going to pull the votes and then turn them over, and and go for the big payday. Go collect her check.
Craziness. Thank you so much for the call.
Rock steady, Frankie. Rock steady.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. I'm winding down 11 minutes. I'm trying to get as many people as I can on the air. Let's go to Eddie and Yonkers. What's poppin', Eddie?
Hey, Frankie. How you doing? Always an entertaining show you got over there. Hey, Frankie, what I wanted to talk about was this Iran issue, right?
Right.
Now, a lot of people, are kind of like, prejudging Iran as, the evil place. It is evil. But right now, the evil thing is ISIS. They are evil.
My gangster. Eddie, in all due respect, ISIS is Iran.
No,
Iran is ISIS.
Frankie, it's not. I got neighbors who they tell me about it, that ISIS are the Sunnis. They're the Arab types. You get
Bro, don't get caught up in the Sunni and the Shiites and all this stuff.
No, it is. It's like Catholic and Protestants in Northern Ireland.
No, it's got nothing to do with that. This has nothing to do with the Christians. I'm a Christian man.
I know. We all are, but what I'm talking about is...
Bro, let me tell you something.
Yes.
I respect your opinion, but I'm going to agree to disagree with you. Why do I say this? All the generals, Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, General Dempsey,
okay,
4-star General Keane, 4-star General David Petraeus, all are saying Iran is ruling Iraq, Syria, Yemen,
I know,
Lebanon.
But you gotta understand one thing. ISIS is fighting Iran. ISIS is fighting Iran.
Yeah, but Obama's got Iran dropping bombs on ISIS. Why do you think he's doing that?
Hey, you know what it is? I know we got to back Iran in this thing, and we're doing it in Iraq.
We're backing Iran? The biggest sponsor of terror in the world?
No, it's ISIS. Don't forget the people who were
Iran is
beheading.
ISIS. Iran is ISIS.
Frankie, those guys who were beheading all these people, innocent people, were the ISIS. Iranians weren't doing that. That's why we got to...
Yeah, Iran was giving rockets to Hamas in the Gaza Strip to drop bombs on Israel. My brother, thank you for the call.
All right, Frankie.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You got to go to YouTube, Frankie Russo video, and tell your friends. I'm winding down under 10 minutes on the show. We're going to move to Joey in Whitestone, Queens. What's poppin', Joey?
Howard Cosell, Frankie Russo. Yankees are in the 19th inning in the big ball.
Yeah, so tell me, what's going on over there?
19th inning tied up. The Yankees 5 times tonight in the bottom half of their inning had to tie up the game in extra innings. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable what's taking place.
The Yankees tied it up?
They tied it. They were
Did they take the lead? Is there any other people? I'm trying to get it up over here in the studio. I want to see. What's going on?
It's the top of the 19th inning.
Right.
Boston is up, tied 5-5.
Okay, so Boston's up 5-5. Who's pitching for the Yankees?
Oh, it could be Whitey Ford there. I mean, it could be one of the. It could be one of the hot offenders. It could be Frank Gifford out there pitching right now. They're running out. They're probably going to go into the crowd and start pitting people in the crowd. Can you throw a knuckleball? Anyway, this is Howard Cosell. I'll be at the big fight May 2nd.
You're supposed to be talking about Ted Cruz. What's popping?
Oh, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, these guys are all phony conservatives. You know that. Come on, Frank.
I'm not down with Cruz. You know that.
That other guy, what's his
He's
name?
A freshman senator, let alone he's born in Canada. I'm done.
Right, and Rubio, big illegal alien guy. Who
knows? What's the deal with Rubio? He doesn't guaranteed he doesn't meet the Article 2, Section 1 threshold where both parents have to be United States citizens at the time of their birth. Guaranteed, brother.
Exactly. This is what they're doing. This is why I call them phony conservatives.
Senate Resolution 511, the McCain hearings. That's what we got to have over here. We got to talk to the House Freedom Caucus and make it happen.
Yeah, but John McCain is a total...
I'm not down with McCain as a politician, but he was born on the Panama Canal, and the United States, I said this every week, the United States Senate conducted a hearing. Oh, we're putting on the Yankee game over here. I love it. My brother, thank you for the call.
Thank you very much. Howard Cosell.
800-848-9222. We got YouTube, Frankie Russo video. Tell your friends. We got the Yankees are playing the Red Sox, the 15th inning. Let's see who's pitching. Oh, I think that's Ishmael Rogers. Yes, we picked him up. Nice pitcher. 800-848-9222. I got 6 minutes left. I'm going to kick to Keith in Long Island. What's poppin', Keith?
I hear a lot of people complaining, but I think the public should have the right to vote on law with their cell phone.
Really? Why is that?
I think people know what they want. They were going to rewrite the Constitution after 2 years, and then they never got around to it. It's very easy to do, and it's starting to happen.
But don't you think that's a security issue, Keith? In all due respect, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm going to agree to disagree with you. But don't you think that's a security issue to vote through our cell phones?
I think that the people should have a right, the final say.
Well, right now we don't. Unfortunately, like my brother Richie from Brooklyn says, and he's right. You know, he says that this is a republic. This is not a democracy. So the politicians are running the roost over here.
Yeah, I have a feeling in the future it's going to happen, and I think it's something that we should have. I'm also working on getting us free energy, and the secret is in a diamond.
You're pulling free energy out of the air?
It's in a green diamond.
You Tesla?
It's called the chameleon diamond.
You Tesla?
What's that?
Are you Tesla?
I invented interferon used with Copegasus.
Are you serious?
Yes, I did that.
You a physicist?
I just invent things from time to time. But
are you playing with? You know, I know it's 1:55 in the morning. You know, I'm winding down with 5 minutes left. So are you for real with this? Or maybe you're doing some medical marijuana. I don't know. I'm just trying to be real.
No, the chameleon diamond pulls energy in. It stores it like a battery. When the temperature goes up or down, it releases energy.
I'd love to read more about it. You know, my Facebook page, facebook.com/ Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. I'd love to find out more about it, man. Send me a post on that.
I also do a lot of paintings of God, so my profile picture is my newest painting, and I'll send you something on Facebook.
Yeah, I'd love to, because I'm into science, so I'd love to read about it. Thank you so much for the call. I'm winding down. Thank you, Keith. I'm sorry. Everybody, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get as many people as I can on the air, so please forgive me if I cut some people off. It's not done purposely. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Frank in Astoria. What's poppin', Frank?
Yes, Frankie Rizzo. Hi, this is the first time on your show. Man, it's unbelievable.
You're Frankie Rizzo?
No, this is the first time on your show.
Oh, you call me Frankie Rizzo. No disrespect. That's a former mayor of Philly. You equating me to Frankie Rizzo, the former mayor of Philly?
No, I apologize.
No, it's okay. Don't be. It's okay, bro. I got 3 minutes left on the show, so let's get to it.
Yeah. My girlfriend Teresa in Maspeth must be going crazy, man. I have never seen a game like this, 19 innings.
Right? It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
They got a man on second with one out. The Red Sox. Let's hope they hold them.
It's unbelievable. I bless the sky. I've never gone 19 innings with the Yankees in my life, and I've been a fan since 1977. And this can't be. I don't know what's going on.
You like Thurman Munson? Was Thurman Munson the bomb or what?
Yeah, George Girardi is dropping that there. He himself.
Yeah, we got pitching. You know something, bro? This is a great point. I think the Yankees this year are going to surprise a lot of people with our pitching. We have pitching. We have defense. We may not have Matsui batting second and Curtis Granderson doing all his popping and have all his bangers on the team. But we got pitching and we got to have great defense. We're going to win more games than people think. We're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, God bless them.
Thank you so much for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's go to David in Whitestone, New York. What's poppin', David?
Hey, Frankie, first time hearing you. Great show.
Thank you.
I'm a Hispanic. I'm not in your demographics.
Yes, you are. All people are in the Frankie Russo demographic.
I'm about to become a citizenship. And another thing, I've been arrested by the NYPD many times. Never had an issue with them. If you behave the way you are supposed to, you're not going to get a problem with them. And the other thing, with the Walter Scott shooting, why couldn't he have aim at his leg?
Right? That's my mom said that as well. All my friends are telling me that. Why even fire at this guy? Why not just call the backup? No. It's ridiculous.
No, he could have shot him. Okay, but aim at his legs.
8 bullets? Come on, bro.
Yeah, too much. Against illegal immigration and a Hispanic.
Right? God bless you, man. Let's see the truth. People that come here legally should be treated.
No way.
Right? Should be treated the right way.
No.
America's got to be treated the right way.
Hey, I'm not from a third world country. When somebody goes from another country that doesn't have papers, that doesn't have the right documentation to get a job, over there is worse than over here. This is a great country.
God bless
everybody
you,
should
man.
be grateful.
God bless you, man.
There is no other country in the world that will accept, even if you don't even speak the language, even if you don't have an ID, and a small business will give you a job. In my country, in South America, if you go to get a job, even if you don't dress the right way, even if you don't talk the right way, even if you're from the same country, you don't get the job.
You're the best, my brother. We're out of here. Thank you so much for the call. You got to go to YouTube, Frankie Russo video. Tell your friends. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the NJDiet.com studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC. New York, a Cumulus station.